A bit of TMC news. Crossing Delancey will be making it to the video stores April 12th. Starring Amy Irving and Peter Riegert, this New York romance is guaranteed to recapture hearts on the small screen.
I can't.
Love what you mean.
You promised us
Of course, I understand, but I must know.
I can't.
Several weeks before the opening of Dangerous Liaisons in theaters, movie-going audiences got a taste of the film through an early promotional preview, also known as a trailer.
The objective in producing a trailer is it's their first opportunity to give the audience a feeling or perception about what the film is about. One of the greatest factors in movie attendance is word of mouth. Okay, so people see it and they say, hey, it's a great film, you got to go see it.
As head of marketing at Universal Pictures, Simon Kornblit, like his counterpart at other studios, oversees budgets of up to $5 million per film on these 2-minute trailers.
We spend an amount in advertising and promotion that we feel is necessary to get the word out, as in any kind of communication or advertising. Sometimes it's done well and sometimes it's not.
A trailer's objective is to tease and tantalize the public into seeing that particular movie. So clever copy lines and slick editing are used along with an emphasis on big-name stars. But just how far will a studio go to make its film look appealing?
I think so.
There's so many things about films that work in the film that have no relevance in a 2-minute spot. If you're going to say the film is something, you'd better make a good promise in the trailer.
Samith is responsible for the ad campaign on Twins, which critics say has been one of the most audience-grabbing of the season.
Only their mother can tell them apart.
While some reviewers have criticized the trailer for milking the identical Twins gag line, Universal says that's just not so, and it has the box office figures to prove it.
When people come in to see the picture, and if it is not what you presented it as, and it is not satisfying, then you won't get any business beyond your opening. So the bad word of mouth spreads.
A good trailer and a good movie. Only their audience can tell them apart.
Joan Crawford would come here to seduce Clark Gable. John Barrymore would come with his pet monkey Clementine. While it's played host to royalty, presidents, even astronauts, it's best known as old Hollywood's #1 playground, living room, even bedroom. Sprawling along 24 acres on Wilshire Boulevard, the world-famous Ambassador Hotel.
When it opened in 1921, many wondered if out-of-towners or LA society would drive to a hotel that was then on the western outskirts of the city. But this wasn't any hotel. Architect Myron Hunt wanted to bring European elegance out west and build a resort hotel at the same time. That combination proved irresistible to those that came to work in the fast-growing town of Hollywood. These bungalows, called the Rincon Villa, were home to Scott and Zelda Fitzgerald, John Barrymore and Clementine, and Rudolph Valentino, all at the same time.
Most hotels kind of have their own persona, you might say. But here, I don't think there's a place in the world like it, because the walls are just filled with memories.
Memories like the night boxing champ Jack Dempsey went a few rounds with Mrs. Dempsey. He tossed her out a window, disturbing neighbor Albert Einstein. One wing of an entire floor was the LA home to William Randolph Hearst and actress Marion Davies.
Directly up here in the center is the presidential suite where most of our presidents stayed, and Marilyn Monroe and most of our presidents stayed.
So the Ambassador was a safe and friendly haven for actors who in the early days were turned away from many Hollywood boarding houses.
They would have signs on them. No dogs or actors allowed. So society had little to do with theatrical people until Adela Rogers St. John's told me the Grove was built.
The Ambassador was also home to the most famous nightclub in the world. After resident Rudolph Valentino donated artificial palm trees from the set of his film The Shake, it quickly became the Coconut Grove, where high society and Hollywood became friends, where the best performed for the best. For 5 years, the Coconut Grove also played host to the Academy Awards banquet. Back then, an untelevised private party.
But since then, Betty Davis has made the remark that the Academy Awards have never been the same since they left private rooms like the Coconut Grove where you'd have dinner and the whole evening would be in the same place.
Nearly half a century has passed since the Ambassador Hotel hosted the Oscars. Longer still since Paula Negri would secretly visit Valentino in the Rincon Villa. In January 1989, exactly 68 years from the day it opened, the last guest checked out of a hotel that for so many had been more than just a place to stay. The hotel, built on the western outskirts of old Los Angeles, was closing because the chic part of town had moved even farther west towards Beverly Hills. Reporting in Hollywood for the Movie Channel, I'm Peter Jones.
The Movie Channel presents this weekend's top attraction, Switching Channels.
You are the worst!
And you have the option of 3 different viewing times. Friday night at 11, 10 Central. Saturday night at 9, 8 Central. Or Sunday at 7, 6 Central. Pick the time that suits you best.
Isn't very often a man gets to meet the love of his ex-wife's life.
Kathleen Turner, Burt Reynolds, and Christopher Reeve are Switching Channels, the top attraction playing this weekend on the Movie Channel.
What do Dan Aykroyd, Walter Matthau, and Charles Grodin have in common?
I'm not sick.
The buses have been categorized as to particular condition and ailment.
I finally found a place I fit in as well as I do the nut house.
Nymphomaniacs, don't let me out of your sight.
It's The Couch Trip, coming soon on the Movie Channel.
Hey, everybody, it's movie